So today I want to talk about how I've transmuted my own personal energy into physical currency. So for starters, when I went to California in like September, I found this shirt. And this shirt is the Man in a Maze. It's also known as Toy in one of the native tongues here in America. And basically the Man in the Maze represents life's journey and how we all have this starting point and we go off and we learn different things. We develop into different stages of our lives and we do certain things. Some of us, get married, some go to school, some travel, whatever. But at some point we find ourselves coming back to the center. And that center is like your home, your family, your community, and your roots. And to better understand your roots, sometimes you have to branch off. And so this relates to what I want to talk about because I've thought about this year alone and last year and how I took certain steps that I didn't necessarily know I was taking, but they helped me reach a certain point of realization of like what I enjoy doing and how I've been able to use my gifts in order to do other things that I enjoy in life, especially traveling. So I came up with 8 steps, and I'll list those, and I'll probably go in more into depth in other videos because I'm kind of elaborate when I'm going to be talking about this. So the first step was start. The second step was find an already existing audience, develop a rapport with them, present products to your friends and family. If you're doing something that's like product based, I did, so that's why I used that. Decide where you're going to market this thing, sell this thing. 6, decide where to get your tools from. 7, focus on one thing and master that. And number 8, network with others of like mind. So when we look at this circle, and even when we're looking at time, I view time as something that is cyclical. It's always ongoing. It's not something that has a starting point over here and ends over here, which would be linear time. I think when you view time as something that is cyclical, you'll realize that in every step that you take on that circle, it is an ending point and a beginning point. So the ending point kind of represents like certain parts of your journey that have come to an end. But at the same time of it coming to an end, there's a new beginning. Like a butterfly, that's probably the most popular like metaphor people use, is at the end of the caterpillar's life, it either dies and that energy is transmuted somewhere else, or new life springs forth and it becomes a new creature. And that caterpillar does die in that cocoon, and a new creature representation form of energy is sprung forth in that butterfly. So that pretty much covers the first point I'm relating to, which is start. You have to start somewhere, and you really don't need any tools. You kind of just need perhaps faith or just the inner knowing that you will be great in whatever you do, as long as it's something that you enjoy doing. So I'm gonna make a part 2 because this is getting kind of long. But yeah, number 1 step is to start somewhere.